Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm not sure if you can, if you're tuned in, but I'm Bernard Jennings. I happen to be the president and CEO of the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. We're gonna give it a couple minutes so some other folks will log in now because we don't want to miss anybody that's ready to see this awesome program that is the cutting edge of anything you'll see this evening. It's a program that's going to highlight an entrepreneur, a graduate of Florida Memorial University. He's a friend of mine, a colleague, and I'm so impressed with him and all the things he's doing. His name is Michael Baptiste, and I'm going to go through, flipping through my page here. So wait for a couple people to get online before we begin. Yeah. All right, great. So now that we have a couple people lined up, again, my name is Bernard Jennings. I'm the president and CEO of the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce, and I'm happy to be here this evening. We're a chamber of commerce where, on this side, membership with privileges. So one of the privileges is being a trustee member and being able to be a part of the many great things that we're doing. Right now, we have a project going on, a COVID-19 awareness campaign, where we have billboards and signage throughout the community of Biscayne Gardens, letting you know that it's very important that you wear your mask. And I'm by myself, so I don't have my mask on. If you see me outside, this is how I look with my mask on. To social distance, stay 6 feet apart, stay out of crowds, and wash your hands often. If you can't wash your hands, carry around a little hand sanitizer. They're like 99 cents now. Some places you go, they give them out free. If you don't have hand sanitizer, come by the chamber. We'll give you one. This past weekend, we did a great program, Hygiene for the Homeless, where we put together over 500 care packages and brought them throughout Dade and Broward County to the homeless that actually live on the streets of the county. Men and women, Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, old, young. It's amazing. Guys 20 years old, 30 years old, a family, a little boy around 3, we saw the father and the mother-in-law living in a tent on the streets of Broward County. And we did what we could by bringing them hygiene packs that included toiletries, toilet paper, toothbrush, comb, toothpaste, hand sanitizer, deodorant, mask, gloves, a little snack, flip-flops, and different items, toiletries for females and men alike, condoms, so they can be socially responsible. And we provided to them. We started 9 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't end till almost like 9 o'clock at night. I want to thank all the volunteers that participated in that. We're going to come out with a wow reel on that so that you can see what happened. We did a little recording of it with a donated video program. Someone donated that for us. MJ Capital Funding, one of our trustee board members, donated a videographer to videotape the event. And I'm so humbled by the opportunity to be able to do that. I want to thank Vanessa Cassis, who is our vice president of philanthropy for the chamber, and various volunteers that came out on Saturday. But without further ado, I want to introduce you to Mr. Michael Baptiste. And at some point, we're going to have some sponsor messages. But let me bring Michael Baptiste on board so you can say hi to him. There he is. Michael Baptiste, how you doing? Say hi to the audience.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Wholeness, high vibrations, everyone watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bernard, it's an honor. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I'm grateful. And how about yourself? How are you today?
You know, today I start off at 5:30 this morning. Woke up like this. All these great ideas. Phone buzzing already, emails popping in. You know, this is a worldwide chamber. Tell us where you are.
Right now, I'm actually located in Southeast Asia, and specifically, I'm in Thailand right now.
And what time is it over there?
Man, right now it's 7:04 a.m. So it's Friday, 7:04 a.m. So I'm actually in the future right now.
So we're like here in Miami, Florida at 7 o'clock p.m. Temperature outside is probably like 80 something degrees.
Mhm.
And what's the temperature there in Thailand?
It's probably about similar. It gets pretty hot at nighttime. It can cool down a little bit. So I would say maybe it's around about 85, 80, somewhere in that neighborhood. And then at
Some
nighttime, it drops to maybe about 75, something
and
like that.
for some current events, in case you didn't know, about an hour ago, the United States, through the Biden-Harris administration, just landed a robot probe Perseverance on the moon. Did you hear
Wow.
that? So I'm not sure if you get the news in Thailand, but we actually have a probe on the moon taking pictures of the moon's surface and drilling into the moon's surface in what used to be a lake. It seems like they're digging to find life prior to the time they got there. Maybe some life running around right now. We don't know. We'll find out. But
Hmm.
watch the current events, and then our heart goes out to the folks in Texas. There's
Oh
this
yeah.
snowstorm over there, like over 1 million people without power. So I just
Mm.
think the blessings that we have here, that we're living in an area where we can not have to deal with that type of weather. Sometimes we have hurricanes. We're used to dealing with it. You probably have some typhoons and hurricanes over there in Thailand, but you don't have to shovel snow. And definitely you're not losing power and freezing your buns off. So,
Hmm.
not to make light of it, but, our heart goes out to the people in Texas and hoping they just bundle up, cuddle up. And
Absolutely.
so our program tonight, the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce, we're sponsored by Google. They're our partner. We have a program called Grow with Google, where we're helping business persons and small businesses throughout the South Florida area get identified and mapped on Google. And if they follow the steps that we teach them, because Google has trained us to train them, so it's a program called Train the Trainer, Grow with Google, and they've trained us how to help a small business person take their business and identify the geo-targeting abilities of Google with their business and apply it to their business so that they can grow their business 20-30% within 6 months to a year. So we've helped a little over 455 businesses since we started with Google doing this sometime last year. COVID-19 has slowed us down a lot because, Chamber is all about bringing folks together to help boost the business, where this whole COVID pandemic has been about separating people so that we can stay safe. But, we are moving forward and moving through this whole scenario, and we have to, keep everything going. So let me have a word from one of our sponsors first, and then we'll do a particular um, spot to highlight some of the offerings that Google has for small business persons. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen over there pretty good?
Yes.
All right.
I'm not hearing it on my side.
You're not hearing on your side? Okay. Well, we put it through there, and we'll make sure that when we run that again, you'll be able to hear it over there in Thailand. Maybe because you're so far away is why you can't hear it.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah,
we
could be Wi-Fi issues.
could Wi-Fi issues also. So let's show this information about uh, Google searches and how Google works. It's going to take us a couple minutes into this Google presentation, so individuals can learn how to claim their business on Google. That's an important aspect of what we're doing here. So let's play this.
Want to make sure your correct business information shows up on Google? Then you'll want to sign up for Google My Business, a free service that lets you maintain your business information online. There are two ways to get started with Google My Business. You can claim ownership of your business on Google, or you can add your business on Google. We'll cover both ways in this video. To begin, Search for your business on Google. If any of the results match your business information, check to see if the "Are you the business owner" link appears. If it does, then the business isn't claimed and you can click the link. If you don't see the "Are you the business owner" link, go to google.com/business and click the Get on Google button. Then sign into your Google account. If you don't yet have a Google account, click Create Account at the bottom of your screen. You'll then be asked to search for your business. If you see your business, click on it. It's okay if not all the details are up to date. You'll be able to change them later. If you don't see your business after searching, then click on the magnifying glass to see the option to add your business. Once you've finished entering the most current and accurate information for your business, you'll need to verify it. This will tell Google that your business listing is legitimate and maintained by you, the business owner. If there are any edits you'd like to make to the listing, we suggest that you click the option to Continue and Verify later. It's best not to make any changes to your business name, address, or category between when you request your verification code and when you actually receive the code and verify your business. If you make these types of changes during this time, you might need to request a new code. To help avoid delays in the process, it's best to make sure that your business name, address, and category are correct before requesting a verification. And that's all you need to add a business on Google. If your business is already on Google, you can claim it, make any necessary edits, and then verify it so that your updates appear on Google Search and Google Maps. Just like you would if you were adding a business to Google, begin by visiting google.com/business and click the Get on Google button. Next, sign in to the Google account you used to originally claim your business. You may have multiple Google accounts, including one for personal use and one for business use. If you don't yet have a Google account, click Create Account at the bottom of the screen. You'll then be asked to search for your business by name. If any of the search choices match your business information, you can begin the process of claiming that business by clicking on it and checking to see if the "Are you the business owner" link appears. If the link appears, then the business isn't claimed. If the link doesn't appear, try signing in to google.com/business with any other Google accounts you might have to see if you've already claimed the business by using another account. If so, the business will appear when you search for it. Google often adds businesses by using information available online, so don't be alarmed if you don't remember adding your business yourself. If your business is already on Google, you'll first be asked to confirm that you're authorized to manage it and agree to the Google My Business Terms of Service. Then you'll see the option to request verification. Just like the process for adding a business to Google, if there are any edits you'd like to make to your business information, we'd suggest that you click the option to Continue and Verify later. If someone has already claimed and verified your business, you'll receive a pop-up notification asking you to request management rights. Please remember to sign in with all of your different Google accounts to see if any of them are the business owner on Google. Each business can only have one owner per location, so you won't be able to duplicate your business if someone else has already verified it. If you want to edit your business information, you'll need to request management rights. Learn how to do that in this video. And that's it. Now that you've signed up for Google My Business, you can make sure that your business's information is available and accurate on Google. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while you're there, you can see all the latest Google My Business videos. And if you have any questions, you can post them in the comments section. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you. That was great. So that right there lets people know exactly how to get their business logged in on Google, and they can start using the geo tracking software. Now, what she didn't go into is that, if you have a business and you want to be known in the community where you live, obviously, so you can get sales, that you can use that method to put your business online. But what they didn't say in that video is that you can actually be in 20 different locations if you'd like. So if you have an ability to sell your product by doing mail out of your product, you can actually pick 20 different cities anywhere in the world and map your business there. And because of the Google's geo targeting, for example, you're in Thailand, and if you say you have some products that you're selling, some nice Asian rugs, hypothetically, right? Then you would have your business mapped in your location in Thailand, and then you could select New York, Miami, California. You can put Los Angeles, Chicago, and so on, various cities throughout the United States, maybe Kingston, Jamaica, Bimini, and then select that when you're doing your profile. And then what Google does, it geo targets your locations. So if anyone in one of those locations, such as Chicago, says, he types in the Google Maps or the Google search, I'm looking for rugs, I'm looking for Asian products, or anything in the category or industry, because you've used this method, you'll actually pop up within 1 through 5 automatically in that search. So that puts you in 20 locations in the first 5 of the search engine. Now, to maintain that, because you can get in there when you first put in, it'll put you within 1 through 5. To maintain that, you have to go through the software that's net-based software. You don't have to download anything on your computer. And you place pictures, you place video, you add the address of your location, you add the time that you're open, a phone number. You can even add a free website. Google actually gives free websites, and they have a little self-help program that you can actually build your own websites. They're they're templates that are already there, maybe 9 to choose from. I mean, if you're starting off in your first business, the big thing is, you got to go see a web guy, and it's going to cost you thousands of dollars for a website. Well, what Google does, it has these 9 templates that you can just type in the information. It guides you there. It's very user-friendly, so that you can create your own website, and instantly, within a couple minutes, you have web presence, and you're logged in on Google. You're in 20 locations with a website and your phone number and an email address where people can locate you. And then as time goes on, you can add a coupon, and you can say Valentine's Day just left, but if you have you're putting it on there 2 weeks before Valentine's, you could put 20% sale on those rugs you have in Thailand. And then a day after the sale is over, the 15th of February, you'll get an email in your inbox telling you that your coupon is expired. Put a new coupon in. So then you just go in and create a new coupon for the next holiday. So it'll remind you. It's like your own secretary. You just fired your secretary because you got a secretary with Google, right? So it's a very awesome ability to utilize Google. Google has many tools. As a matter of fact, when you first sign up in the Google platform, they'll give you $100 credit so you can use Google Analytics and Google AdWords to advertise and market your business. I want to run another ad on here for Google. Let me do one more sponsor of what we're doing today, so people can be able to know who kept us here, and the Chamber of Commerce can have the ability to, show our sponsors.
The Florida Supreme Court has mandated that all lenders must mediate with homeowners before taking homes through foreclosure. Contact a Florida Supreme Court certified mediator for help. Our mediators will facilitate the opportunity to qualify you for new federal programs to help stop foreclosure to modify your home loan. Behind on your mortgage or in foreclosure? Call 305-600-1677. That's 305-600-1677. You don't have to lose your home because of COVID-19.
All right, so now we have Mr. Michael Baptiste. So Michael, you're here to tell us about digital marketing and attracting clients during this economic crisis online. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then how do we do that?
Absolutely. And so I'm originally from Miami, Florida. My name is Michael Baptiste, everyone, as Mr. Bernard mentioned. And I am an entrepreneur with a specialty in digital marketing as well as high ticket sales. So without going into my whole spiel and my whole story, I'll just say this. Businesses that are offline businesses, brick and mortar businesses, have been hit harder than anybody else with this pandemic, with everything that's been happening. It's very unfortunate. And one of the things that must happen for those brick and mortar businesses that are primarily offline is they must pivot online. Like there's no way around it, because online is one of the ways that we're connected to everyone around the world. So digital marketing is very important right now. In fact, it may be more important now than it's ever been before.
Well, right now everyone's relying on digital marketing. Most major retailers are having a hard time because most sales are happening online. I mean, even today I went and bought something on Amazon. Yesterday I bought something on wish.com. And, a lot of people are relying, some people don't want to leave their house. If you're in the cold weather, you can't. So you have to order online. So it's a very big platform. Tell us tell us about the banana shake that you created.
Yeah, absolutely. So I realized I didn't go into my story and my experiences, but I'll just share everyone. So I got started with digital marketing at Florida Memorial University. Shout out to FMU, only HBCU in Miami. Got a shout out to alma mater.
All right.
And while there, I began to practice digital marketing. I began to actually get results while I was a college student, and I actually started earning a living for myself online, like from my dorm rooms. But I decided to do a seminar, sharing with other students what I was doing. At that seminar, other people came, they showed up. Afterwards, they started hiring me for consulting and copywriting. One of those students had an idea called Banana Wave Banana Milk. And I was like, banana milk? Man, that doesn't exist. That's going to blow up one day. Like, I'm in to help you take it to the highest level. And so we then began to have negotiations and talks. And I actually walked away with an equity stake in the company in exchange for helping them with marketing, brand development, business development, and actually launching the product into the market, and then beginning to do marketing and sales to help grow and scale the company. So we actually co-created and co-invented a product called Banana Wave Banana Milk. It's a non-dairy milk alternative made from bananas based off of an ancient African recipe that we brought back to life, and we commercialized and we packaged into a product. And now that product actually sells in stores like Whole Foods, Walmart, HEB, GNC, and over 4,000 stores across the country. So that is my background experience. I was not the president. I was not the CEO. A lot of people confuse me for that. But I was just someone who had the vision, had the marketing, the skills, and I came onto the team and helped the team grow with my skills. So that's a little bit about our Banana Wave project. And what I've done is I've actually taken my experience that I've learned from, packaging a real idea into a product, getting into the mass market, scaling it on a national scale. And I've taken that and I've actually packaged that into our online program called High Ticket Freedom. And that's where I educate and coach clients on how they can get results in their business as well using digital marketing.
That is awesome. So give us a day in the life of how you help someone with high ticket freedom.
Absolutely. So I'll just kind of talk you through the process I go through. So when any client says, hey, I'm interested, Mike, I want help. I want to achieve some high ticket freedom. I want to attract more high paying clients. The first thing that I have every single client do is I actually take a look at what is their expertise, what is their idea, or what is their skill set, or what is their life story, life lessons that they can actually package into an online product or retail product. That's the first place we start. And rather than starting from a place of, what are you passionate about? No, let's get to what's going to make the money. So once we identify that, the next thing that we do is we help them actually figure out how to package that into an online product or retail product. So when I say packaging, I mean, we can go the route of creating like an online training program. We can go the route of creating some form of a consulting offer, or we can even go the route of bundling some of their existing retail products so that way they can sell that bundle for a higher price. That is where we'll start with packaging. It's just figuring out what's the best option for each individual client, because everybody's business is different. From that point, we actually move forward towards helping them to build out the marketing funnel. So that is the system, helping them to build out that system that allows them to share their message, share their gifts with the world with automation. from that point, once we have the system built out, or, as they say, the funnels, once we have those parts built out, then we move towards actually doing the marketing, doing the advertising to get the word out there, to attract people into their system, to then close them on whatever product we actually co-created together inside of our coaching. And then from that point, once they've got the marketing and advertising in place, then we show them additional things they can do to add in more automation in place. So that way the business can actually grow and run while they're anywhere in the world. And once we move past that point, I mean, that's pretty much the finish line that clients cross as far as their business goes. But once we move past that, we also share with them mindset strategies, energy management strategies, wellness strategies, so that way they can operate from a holistic approach to get their business right, get their mind right, and get their insides right as well. So that's a little bit about how our process works. But a day in the life, we respond to clients throughout the day. And we also have coaching sessions that we do with clients each week. So clients get a chance to come on, bring their questions, bring their concerns, bring their comments, anything they may have. And then on those live calls, we actually answer all of our clients' questions in that one session.
It's interesting because I know when someone is trying to start a business, a lot of times there's like that four-letter word that gets in their way, the word fear, F-E-A-R. What are some of the biggest fears that you encounter when you initially talk to one of your potential clients about them starting their business?
Great question. So one of the biggest fears that most people have is, hey, I never done it before. Like, I never did this before. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. And that's where a lot of people fall into, is like, they just don't know how. There's so many people out there. You don't know who to trust. So that is one of the biggest things that most clients say they fear. Another thing that a lot of people fear is that if they increase their prices, that nobody's going to pay. And that is a big myth that a lot of people, they just fall for that myth because of what their parents said, or what the market said, or what somebody else said, one of their colleagues said. But the truth is that price is actually a myth. Price is actually relative to the amount of value. And it's also relative to the person that you're actually selling to, and what their spending capacity is. So that's another fear. I would say another fear that most people have is that they're afraid of what other people will think. They're afraid of what their friends and family are going to think. They're afraid of what their followers or maybe their colleagues are going to think. They're possibly afraid of what their wife or their husband or their spouse is going to think. And this is big. But the thing I'll say to that is that most people are not even thinking anyway. Like, most people are, they're thinking about themselves in most cases. So they can't even get outside of their own bubble of thought. I say that to say this: it doesn't matter what other people think. You have to go for what you dream about. And that's something I share with my clients, and I help, push them to get over that fear. And there's several other fears, but I would say those are the three main ones. And then I'll just add in one more. And most clients are afraid of success. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, most people are afraid to step out and do something different out of fear that, hey, it may work and I may get overwhelmed with the work that may come from it. So I'm just going to stay comfortable right here. I'm going to stay in this place. Maybe I'm complacent, maybe not, but I'm going to stay here because I'm afraid of what can possibly happen with the word spreading too far about our business. So these may seem like, for you who's watching, maybe you've overcome these fears. Maybe these fears resonate, but I'll just say this, there's people who allow these fears to completely take them over. And it's very unfortunate. I've seen it many times. And these are some of the fears that I see most clients have. And these are the things we do to help our clients work through some of these fears.
Yeah, a lot of times, I've got a 5-year-old son. His name is Ethan. And we recently took a trip to Cape Town, South Africa. And we did this 7-level zip line, 300 feet off the ground. Let me tell you, I knew fear that day. I was scared, but I tried to be strong for him. And I said to him, I said, Ethan, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Don't be scared. Sometimes you need a little encouragement. So it's good to get a coach like yourself to help you. And when you're starting a business, it's always good to be coached and be mentored. A lot of people also, don't have someone to mentor them and to, help them get past their fears. But truly, the fact that we're scared of failure, scared of what someone's going to think, scared of what it won't work, scared of an opinion, if we can get past the fear, and a lot of times it's made up within our mind. It's not even like someone told us to be scared. We're just scared. So we can get past fear, we'll be able to be a whole lot more successful and to be able to take on challenges that, God has put into our mind. They say what mind can conceive, man or woman can achieve. But really, it's in you. Greatness is within all of us. So I quote the great Les Brown. I spoke to him last night. I was actually going to surprise you and get Les Brown to come on the program and make a guest appearance. But yesterday was his birthday, and I said, let me not bother him, but we'll get him on another program and get you on there also. But he's a great guy.
I just got to say, that'll be a dream come true. Les Brown is my biggest inspiration. He changed my life when I was in depression, and man, that would be huge. I just got to throw that out there. Bless you. If you're watching, I would love it.
Yeah, I was going to do it. I talked to him yesterday because we've done some stuff with Les Brown through the Biscayne Gardens Chamber. He actually was the headliner for one of our events at the Sun Life Stadium, which is the Dolphin Stadium here in Miami, the Hard Rock Stadium. And we had a sold-out crowd of over 1,000 people there. And he's given inspiration to so many people, not only here in South Florida, but around the world. People are part of his training program that actually the vice president of our chamber here, Eric Stoller, with Champion Mindset Event, put together that program. I assisted with starting that program. And Les has mentored to so many people. And a lot of them are doing great now, moving on like you. In other places. You're in Thailand. I just want you to know, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Michael Baptiste, a graduate of Florida Memorial University here in Miami, Florida, my alma mater, home of the Lions, the only HBCU in South Florida. And he has been a successful entrepreneur in the fact that he's helped to bring a product from conception to the marketplace in over 4,000 stores, Walmart, Whole Foods, Publix, Winn-Dixie's, and other small shops throughout the country. And that business took off and did very well. And he's taken the tools and lessons that he learned in that, the pitfalls, ups and downs, and he's created a program called High Ticket Freedom. You can go to highticketfreedom.com and learn more about what he does and how he helps entrepreneurs and individuals take their idea, remove their fear, and move forward into the marketplace and make money. And it's given him an opportunity to live comfortably. He's living in Asia right now. Right now, here in the United States, the East Coast, we're at 7:32 p.m. and it's 7:32 a.m. He's 12 hours away, and he's a member of the chamber, a board of trustee member. And I was gonna make you an offer, Michael, and I said I'd wait to tell you online live. This chamber is not like other chambers where we have meetings once a month and people come for breakfast and listen to a guest speaker and it runs over and you look at your watch, okay, got to go back to work, and we leave. You never get to mingle and talk to other chamber members. You don't even get to speak to the speaker. And sometimes the speaker has to go. We actually have events that we produce and do online like this, training sessions for people trying to buy homes and other things. And we have members in New York, North Carolina, Thailand, like yourself. And I want to create an international division of the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. I would like to invite you to become the director of international membership of the chamber, where you can encourage your members to be a part of this chamber, and we'll interview them live like this on the platform and get them exposure on a worldwide level from not only within the community of South Florida, but internationally. Because, if we had to do business with just people within our neighborhood, a lot of business will fail. Sometimes we're in a global market, and sometimes we need to reach beyond our borders, not only in our backyard, but in our neighbor's backyard, get those mangoes, right? But, we need to go beyond into other countries, Asia, South Africa, Dubai, Europe, and do business. There's nothing stopping us. The only reason that we're stopped from doing that is what? Fear of what happens if you go there and you don't have anybody to do business with, a lack of persons to communicate with. But you're in Thailand right now, and we can create a lot of opportunities with this Chamber of Commerce and have you there as our eyes and ears and our international director of membership for the Chamber of Commerce. Do you accept your challenge?
Wow. First off, I gotta say I'm honored that you would do that, share that with me. I'm grateful. Yes, let's definitely talk. Let's work out the details. I have an extensive network of people, not only in Thailand, but Dubai, India, several people in different parts of Europe, Africa, Australia. So yes, I think there's a lot of great things we can do to grow the chamber and help a lot more people around the world.
And I think what we can do for them is give them great exposure to the local community of South Florida, because I've been around the world a couple times, even during this COVID crisis, as you know, and everybody wants to be in Miami, Florida. Everybody wants to come to South Florida. They want to own real estate here. They want to do business here. They want to buy and sell here. And, you know, having the blessed opportunity to travel the world, I realized that it's such a humbling experience to meet people in other cultures and other places, that you can travel the world and not have to deal with the racism. People are so welcoming to us in other nations and locally too. So why stop here? Why not open up so that we can give small business persons here an opportunity to have a global market and a trusting relationship to be able to reach across the borders and do business, from, you know, from import, export, to sales, to products that, you know, we can push even through our partner. In case you didn't know, we have a partnership with Wish.com. Wish.com has a platform that if you have products, you can actually place your product images on Wish.com and sell your products in Wish.com, where Wish.com advertise your products for you. So we have great relationships in the chamber. We have a relationship with the Greater Miami Visitors Convention Bureau. We're a partner. We're considered a visitor center for Miami-Dade County, for this county. We have a relationship with a entity called nannybags.com, where when tourists come to South Florida prior to COVID and they're traveling from one place to the next, maybe they got to go on a cruise and they don't want to take all their bags with them. They bring the bags to the chamber. We have a 4,000 square foot facility that used to be a bank. We put their bags in the back of the vault and close the door and give them a tag and take their information. And when they go on their vacation, come back, they come back and get their bag, and their bag is safe. Tourists that come in the area can stop here at the chamber location, and they can get a cup of coffee, charge their cell phone, get a map, get a couple directionals of the different tourist display that we have, where they can figure out where they want to go and go to see some small business persons to have something to eat. And we're doing a phenomenal job here in the chamber. We have jobs available online. Google has provided us the power of the Google platform. And if you go to our website, Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce.org, you'll be able to see all the job opportunities. You go to job search, and if you don't have the job skills to get jobs, you can actually take one of a dozen classes. Some of them are free, where you log in, take the 1-part or 2-part courses in a few hours. And because you finished the course and answer a couple of questions, you get to print out your own certificate that you took the course, add it to your resume. Bam! Now you're qualified for a job you weren't qualified before. And there's some other jobs some other class you can take where it'll take a little longer, maybe 6 to 8 months. You get a certification where there's jobs now paying $66,000 a year. So we're doing a lot here at the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. We're happy to have you on board. As a member. We've done a couple of these webinars, and I'm just excited. I'm excited about the whole thing. Let's do another commercial, one from one of our sponsors, and then one from your sponsor, High Ticket Freedom. So you're going to key yours up, and let me get it going now. So tell us before we start this, how can people get in touch with you to learn more about what you do?
Yes, absolutely. So if you'd like to get in touch and learn more about what I do, I recommend visiting highticketfreedom.com. Again, highticketfreedom.com. You can learn more there. And if you are like, hey, look, Mike, I just want to reach out right now to you, you can do so at info@highticketfreedom.com. Again, that email address is info@highticketfreedom.com.
All right. So what I want to do is I want to show everybody a little 5-minute lesson on how Google searches work, so you'll understand the power of Google. Because if you're not keyed in on Google with your business, and whether you have a brick and mortar business or not, you can actually have a business that's not brick and mortar and be able to use the Google search. Because once you sign up for the Google platform, you put your home address if you're working from home, selling Avon or whatever you're doing, or have your at-home business. And then after you fill out the information, you're going to get a postcard in the mail from Google to identify who you are, to make sure you're a legit person. And then you respond by putting in the system. And then you get to mask your home address. And as long as you're, visiting people and doing interaction, you can't just have an online strictly owned business. But if you have, a banana wave product that you're doing delivery by mail, as long as you're delivering to some people in person, you can still use a Google platform. But if it's strictly an e-commerce site only, then you can't use the Google platform for this. But if you're doing some sales in person, no problem, you can. So what I want to do is I want to show and highlight this 5-minute workshop, and then after this we'll go right into your commercial.
Every day, billions of people come here with questions about all kinds of things. Sometimes we even get questions about Google search itself, like how this whole thing actually works. And while this is a subject entire books have been written about, there's a good chance you're in the market for something a little more concise. So let's say it's getting close to dinner and you want a recipe for lasagna. You've probably seen this before, but let's go a little deeper. Since the beginning, back when the homepage looked like this, Google has been continuously mapping the web, hundreds of billions of pages, to create something called an index. Think of it as the giant library we look through whenever you do a search for lasagna or anything else. Now, the word lasagna shows up a lot on the web. Pages about the history of lasagna, articles by scientists whose last name happened to be lasagna, stuff other people might be looking for. But if you're hungry, randomly clicking through millions of links is no fun. This is where Google's ranking algorithms come into play. First, they try to understand what you're looking for, so they can be helpful even if you don't know exactly the right words to use or if your spelling is a little off. Then they sift through millions of possible matches in the index and automatically assemble a page that tries to put the most relevant information up top for you to choose from. Okay, now we have some results. But how did the algorithms actually decide what made it onto the first page? There are hundreds of factors that go into ranking search results, so let's talk about a few of them. You may already know that pages containing the words you search for are more likely to end up at the top. No surprise there. But the location of those words, like in the page's title or in an image's caption, those are factors too. There's a lot more to ranking than just words. Back when Google got started, we looked at how pages link to each other to better understand what pages were about and how important and trustworthy they seemed. Today, linking is still an important factor. Another factor is location, where a search happens. Because if you happen to be in Ormea, Italy, you might be looking for information about their annual lasagna festival. But if you're in Omaha, Nebraska, you probably aren't. When a web page was uploaded is an important factor too. Pages published more recently often have more accurate information, especially in the case of a rapidly developing news story. Of course, not every site on the web is trying to be helpful. Just like with robocalls on your phone or spam in your email, there are a lot of sites that only exist to scam, and every day scammers upload millions more of them. So just because instantvirusdownload.net lists the words lasagna recipe 400 times, that doesn't mean it's going to help you make dinner. We spend a lot of time trying to stay one step ahead of tricks like these, making sure our algorithms can recognize scam sites and flag them before they make it to your search results page. So let's review. Billions of times a day, whenever someone searches for lasagna, or resume writing tips, or how to swaddle a baby, or anything else, Google software locates all the potentially relevant results on the web, removes all the spam, and ranks them based on hundreds of factors like keywords, links, location, and freshness. Okay, good time to take a breath. This last part is about how we make changes to search, and it's important. Since 1998, when Google went online, people seem to have found our results pretty helpful. But the web is always changing, and people are always searching for new things. In fact, 1 in every 7 searches is for something that's never been typed into the search box before, by anyone, ever. So we're always working on updates to search, thousands every year. Which brings up a big question. How do we decide whether a change is making search more helpful? Well, one of the ways we evaluate potential updates to search is by asking people like you. Every day, thousands of search quality raters look at samples of search results side by side, then give feedback about the relevance and reliability of the information. To make sure those evaluations are consistent, the raters follow a list of search quality evaluator guidelines. Think of them as our publicly available guide to what makes a good result good. Oh, and one last thing to remember. We use responses from raters to evaluate changes, but they don't directly impact how search results are ranked. So there you have it. Every time you click search, our algorithms are analyzing the meaning of the words in your search, matching them to the content on the web, understanding what content is most likely to be helpful and reliable, and then automatically putting it all together in a neatly organized page designed to get you the info you need. All in, 0.81 seconds? Wow. Anyone else ready for dinner?
That is awesome. I mean,
Absolutely, that was wonderful.
When you think about Google itself, it's an amazing, powerful company. And the fact that breaks that down to, you didn't, a lot of people didn't realize that's how it works. It's a lot that goes into it. It's not just typing into the keyboard and they're finding it. It's the whole intricacies to make sure that you're finding quality, not just anything, And I'm just so appreciative of the partnership we have with Google. They're our partner. They send us trinkets to give to our members when we have live in office seminars and programs about Google. They send us different paraphernalia so that we can hand out to folks. And they give us these platforms. One, the jobs platform that we have, and there's a jobs platform for women and veterans and even students. That a lot of the things that they're offering us, we haven't even had an opportunity to get fully into because of time. But as we move forward, we're going to capitalize on those things. But right now, clearly, if someone's looking for a job, they can get a job through our website. Go to our Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce.org. It's there on the screen. And you can apply for a job right now and get a job. There's hundreds of jobs out there, millions of jobs out there that Google has brought to us. They may not be in your neighborhood. You might have to move to Thailand, where Michael Baptiste is. Go ahead and share your screen and queue up your infomercial so that people can learn more about the beauty of entrepreneurship through Michael Baptiste, a graduate of Florida Memorial University here in Miami, Florida. Right now, he's 12 hours away. He just woke up while we're just trying to get ready to go to bed, and he's in Thailand. Go ahead, Mike. Take it away.
All right, excellent. Well, let me know if you can see my screen right now.
Yes, we can. There you go.
Okay. All right, great. And you should let me know if you can see it now.
I can see everything. Go right ahead.
All right, wonderful. And as far as the sound, let me know.
Go ahead and turn it up.
Okay, let me make sure. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure that we can hear the sound here.
Okay. It's awesome. Yeah, I can hear. No, we can't hear it yet. Go ahead and take your time and cue that up.
Okay.
When you first go in to share your screen, there's a little button to the bottom left of the screen. You have to click it. It says share audio. So go back out and go back in again.
Okay.
Stop the share.
Yep.
And go back in again. You'll see that little button. Yeah. So
right.
the fact that we can actually do this across continent, there's something we couldn't do, 10 years ago. And, we'd like to be able to share this opportunity with other persons. So if you're out there and you're watching us and you have a business and you like to get some exposure for your business with the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce, give us a call at 786-529-0014 so that we can highlight your business and give you the spotlight so that people can learn about you and your product. Go ahead and start whenever you're ready.
All right.
Michael.
Excellent.
This is our client, Rochelle. She was able to enroll her first 3 high-paying coaching clients within 10 weeks using our weird 5-step system, following an innovative twist that we put on a proven business model that's been around since the start of the early 1900s. Now I've used this exact same online business system to grow my coaching and consulting practice, where I've been able to live life on my terms for several years now. And since I've mastered this system, I've shared it with many clients across 12 countries worldwide, and they've been able to implement this system and use it to generate real life-changing, life-impacting results within their first 6 to 12 months of implementing this system. This is my client, Brandon, for example. Brandon was able to enroll 15 high-paying coaching clients into his coaching program within his first 2 months. Now Brandon has gone on to build his own 6-figure coaching business. And this is my client, Vicky. Vicky was able to enroll his first 2 clients in his first 3 days of us working together. And now Vicky has gone on to build a multiple 6-figure online consulting business. And all of my clients were able to go out there and produce, price, package, promote, and profit to be able to get real life-changing results in their coaching and consulting businesses while building their businesses working part-time hours. If you'd like to know how my clients have been able to generate real life-changing results for their coaching and consulting businesses within their first 6 to 12 months of implementing this system, or more importantly, how you can take these steps and strategies inside of this system and implement it for your own coaching or consulting business, then I invite you to join me on a special master session training where I'll be revealing the actual system and the actual strategy that my clients have used to get results with this system. Get started by clicking the link above this video if you're on mobile, and click the link below this video if you are on desktop. And it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. And on this page, this is where you'll be able to go to reserve your free seat for the master session. So with that said, please click that link and I'll see you on the session. Take care. Peace.
Wonderful.
All right.
I like the graphics. Boom. There it is. So, if you want to learn more about high ticket freedom and how you can get your business going, whether you have a business now or you want to start your new business, go ahead and hit up Michael Baptiste. I think if you hit him up at 10 o'clock in the morning here, it'll be 10 o'clock at night there. But don't worry about it. He's very good at calling you back. Right, Mike?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yes, and for everybody who's interested, if you want to sign up for that free training, all you have to do is visit highticketfreedom.com. And on that site, on our site, you will see a link that says free training. Sign up for that free training. When you sign up, we're also going to give you 2 free ebook downloads that's all geared towards helping you attract more business. So you get all those gifts and that free training when you go to highticketfreedom.com and sign up for free to learn more information.
And matter of fact, if you do that and become a part of his program, we're going to interview you here with Michael when you sign up so that we can bring you online and have a conversation about what the business is and what you're trying to start and what your fear is. And then when you overcome your fear and blow up, we're going to bring you back and show your successes and your failures, because sometimes you need to fall down off that bike to learn how to get back up on and ride again. Keep it real. And then we'll do that and bring you back and highlight you again so that people can know who you are and what you're doing and how successful you've been using Michael's system. Right?
Absolutely.
That's a plan.
I think that's an incredible idea.
I want to introduce everyone to Michael Baptiste, trustee member of the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce, director of international business membership for the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Yay! He's the man.
Thank you.
I want to share a message from our sponsor. I want to, before we go, I want to share a little clip about our program for hygiene the homeless that we did this past weekend. It's going to be a couple minutes, but I think it's well worth it. And I want people to see the great things that we're doing in the community at this chamber, because it's about making business, but sometimes it's not just about the business that we do, but about the people that we help when we make the business. Because some folks are not as fortunate as we are, and it's always great to help those that are less fortunate. So let me show you what we do. Our members that are successful and on their way to success, we give back, and we try to give more than we receive. That's why we're successful. So watch this clip. I'm Bernard Jennings, President and CEO of the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. We're in 2021 and we're kicking off our Hygiene for the Homeless event right here at the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. This year, we have 500 packs that we're going to put together. They're color-coded, dark colors for male and light colors for female. We have many volunteers going to be helping us on Saturday, and we're really happy to be able to do this. We'll be doing it again every quarter for the rest of the year.
Hello, my name is Jaquan Hunter. I'm a part of MJ Capital Funding. I'm on Pavel's team, and we donated 50 bags of hygiene products for Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Thomas, and I'm here with the Biscayne Gardens Chambers of Commerce. It's exciting to be here. I am here helping out with the Hygiene for Homeless, and I'm so excited about Saturday that's coming up. You should come out and join us.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Eubanks, the founder of the Beauty Initiative from Broward County, and I'm here with Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce again. This is our second time volunteering with their amazing event, Hygiene for the Homeless, and we've donated pads, deodorant, anything we can to actually just do our part in Miami-Dade for what we call our friends in need. So thank you so much for having us partner with you all, and we look forward to serving the community once again.
Yeah, hi, my name is Robert Davis. I'm just here volunteering with Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce, trying to help out the homeless in need here in Broward County and Dade. And I'm just happy to be here to help out.
We stand for humanity.
There are more than 1,900 homeless in the streets in Miami-Dade County. And there are between 850 to 900 homeless in Broward County as well. The average American is $400 away from a tragedy that can cause oneself to be homeless.
Homelessness is not a result of a single bad issue. Many are homeless due to a lack of mental health assistance that is much needed.
Some are due to a lost job, bad relationship, a low credit score. If we self-reflect and consider the chaos that life sometimes brings upon us, many of us ourselves are 4 to 6 months away from being homeless.
Good morning.
Today is what? February
13th.
13th.
This is Vanessa Cassis.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Cassis. I'm VP of Philanthropy for the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Bernard Jennings, CEO and President of the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. We're happy to be here on this bright Saturday morning. We have a bunch of volunteers. Say hi, volunteers.
Hi.
So we're doing something great today, thinking about others, especially those that are in need the most in the community of Dade and Broward County, the homeless.
Today is Hygiene for the Homeless Day, where we collectively as a community collect items, hygiene products such as feminine products, wipes, toiletries, toilet paper, chewy bars, socks, alkaline water bottles, hand sanitizers, deodorants, razors, toothpaste, toothbrushes, condoms. Okay, I mean literally a slew of things. We have socks, we have shoes. It's literally a community effort to make this event happen. We do it 4 times a year, and this is our first time for 2021.
We did over 2,000 bags last year throughout Dade and Broward County. In case you didn't know it, there are about 1,900 homeless persons, men and women, living on the streets of Miami-Dade County, and close to 850 to 900 in Broward County, mostly centered downtown behind the courthouse area. So today what we're doing, we're packing these bags, they're color coordinated, dark colors, gray and black are for men, and the assorted colors are for females. We have the purple, that's the ladies' color, and the greens and the oranges. So what we'll be doing is we're putting these items in the bag in conveyor belt style. Our volunteers are here, even our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors. Tell us who our sponsors are.
Okay, so we had a slew of sponsors, and we really want to thank every single person. AT&T, Beauty Initiative, Cassis Brand LLC, Toyota, J Legacy, Mosley & Co. Thank you so much. MJ Capital Funding, Big Leagues, and Ocean Title. And one word.
Green School and Martin.
Green School and Martin.
Through the Hygiene for the Homeless event, our goal is to bring back the integrity, pride, and self-esteem to the residents that live on the streets. As a team, we pride ourselves in strengthening the local community through passing out hygiene bags.
I was young and dumb. I robbed the place and I spent half of my life in prison. I'm out now, I'm homeless, but God gonna see me through.
Each homeless resident was grateful for his and her care package that they received.
Many stopped to thank us for caring for them and took time out of their day to tell us their story on how they became homeless. As they teared up and smiled at us with glee, they remembered and reminded us that we are all brothers and sisters, and they were proud of the Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce for not forgetting about them.
We want to thank everybody. We had a great day. So many people in Broward County, more than we thought were there in Broward. We took care of them. And also, we're down here in Miami-Dade County. We're finished now. Ethan helped us out. I want to thank all the volunteers and all the sponsors for putting this together. Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce will be here in 2 months.
It was a pleasure doing this, to see the excitement that the individuals had, and I look forward to seeing you guys the next time.
I had such an awesome day helping out with hygiene for the homeless. I can't wait to be back next time. Hygiene for the homeless was awesome. It was great giving back to the community, and I can't wait for April, May. We're going to do it again.
Thank you for helping us and everything, and we appreciate it.
I want to thank everyone again for their support, for their advertising, for their support and just their time and their donations. Thank you for seeing the benefits and helping out our community. Again, allow us to stand and help us stand for humanity. Join us next time.
If you'd like to volunteer for this event, you can give us a call at 786-529-0014 or hit us up at biscaynegardenschamber@gmail.com. And if you're looking for a job or you need training so you can get a job, go to our website, biscaynegardenschamberofcommerce.org. That's biscaynegardenschamberofcommerce.org. We are here to help you in the community, and we'll see you next time.
Excellent. Wow. That I gotta say, I'm thoroughly impressed. It's
let me tell you,
it's incredible. It's incredible. That's incredible, man.
We put this video together over the last couple of days, and when I watch it, it just brings back the feelings of what happened when we were out there. We saw families. Poverty and homelessness doesn't know color. It doesn't know race. It doesn't know age. There are tents in Broward County with children living in the tents with their mother and their father and their mother-in-law and their uncle, and they're there. It's just incredible to see the people. We go down to Dade County, and we're seeing women, older women, young women in their 20s, young men in their 20s living on the street. We're so blessed that we can actually do this, that we're doing. So we're not just about business and making business. See, there's this myth that to be business, you have to be cutthroat and you have to take advantage of other people to do business. You can do good business and share the wealth of your business, whatever portion of wealth it is, because the wealth of one, the wealth of another in different proportions, has a different measurement. So we know that even the smallest business can add to the situation for homeless. And by doing that, we keep ourselves grounded to make sure that we make right decisions with integrity and do what we can to help others as we help ourselves to get forward in life. Because, when you're on the plane, it says when there's a problem, that the little thing comes down, you put your mask on yourself first so you can live long enough to help the next guy. So self-preservation is always the first rule. But in that, don't forget others. I want to thank you so much for coming on board. What do you think about all that?
I think the work that you guys are doing is absolutely needed for our community. It's incredible. It's heartfelt. It makes me feel even more honored to be able to work with you, not only in the capacity before, but going forward as the international director of membership for the Commerce. I'm excited about that. And truly, I think that for the right business owner that's serious, that is looking to get their business online, pivot online, attract more clients online, I think that this session today has been valuable for that individual. And at the same time, I think for those of you who are watching this, and you're like, hey, look, how can I get more help? How can I get more assistance? I definitely recommend for everyone out there to join the chamber. Just join the chamber, get access to the network, get access to the resources, all the training and all the tools available to help your business grow and succeed during any climate. And I definitely would recommend everyone watching to tune in and join. Join the Chamber of Commerce.
Yep, we appreciate it, Michael. We're going to queue up our last commercial of the evening so that the sponsors can know that we're thankful for them and that we appreciate what they do to help us do the great things that we do. Okay.
Supreme Court stated that all lenders must mediate with homeowners before taking homes through foreclosure. Contact a Florida Supreme Court certified mediator for help. Our mediators will facilitate the opportunity to qualify you for new federal programs to help stop foreclosure to modify your home loan. Behind on your mortgage or in foreclosure? Call 305-600-1677. That's 305-600-1677. You don't have to lose your home because of COVID-19.
All right. So we want to wrap this up, and I want to thank you again. They've got your information to get a hold of you. It's highticketfreedom.com. If you want to join the chamber in our pursuit for the greatness that lies within you, go ahead and log into Biscayne Gardens chamberofcommerce.org. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. And Michael Baptiste, go ahead and tell them again how to get in touch with you.
Yes, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Michael Baptiste. You can find me at highticketfreedom.com. You want to send a direct email, you can reach out info@highticketfreedom.com. And if you're on Facebook, you're just hanging out on Facebook and you're like, hey, I want to learn more about this guy, then we actually have a free community called the High Ticket Society. We have hundreds of members. Many people are successful. Many people are, getting results from what we share. And you can join us inside of the High Ticket Society for free.
Great. So thank you again. And it's time for you to start your day. It's 8 o'clock. And then we're ending our day because in case you're just tuning in at the end, he's in Thailand. He's our chamber member in Thailand. We have members all around the world, and soon we'll have members all the way around the world because Mike's going to help us make that happen because he has people that are part of his program all around the world. We're going to get them to join the chamber and be a part of what we're doing, not only on a local level, but a regional level, a county level, a United States level, and around the world level. Biscayne Gardens Chamber of Commerce. I'm Bernard Jennings. And I'm so happy to be here. And I'll see you next time, Mike. Let's talk.
All right. Thanks, Bernard. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Take care.